Okay guys, in Blender we go to File, Import, Images as Planes. If you don't have that plugin enabled, you can go to User Preferences, go to Add-ons tab, type in the search box images, and the only plugin that it's going to pop out is Import Export, Import Images as Planes. So you check this box check this box, save user settings, exit. Now you have this option in the images as planes in the import menu. So we do just that. We select our back, front and side view, import images as planes. You can see them over here. Now we need to position them, but first of all let me rotate all of them on the x-axis because we want them standing up. So let me hit R, 90, R, X, because we need to specify on which axis we want to rotate. I click X and now I'm going to type 90 degrees, enter, and we are left with this beautiful looking type of situation. Okay, let me this one is already centered, but I'm going to move it to the back. This one isn't centered, so I'm going to do change the location of on the x-axis to the 0, so it should jump to the dead center. I moved it a little bit to the front. Then let me select this one, but before we move it to the dead center of the scene, we want to rotate it on a z-axis, the tap one. So let's do just that, rotate z and minus 90 degrees. So it's looking quite good. Let me change the location of on the x-axis to 0. There we go. Remember guys that the cursor, 3D cursor, is always in the dead center of the stage, so it's 0 on x, y and z axis. We are going to use just this 3D cursor to position the front and the back view, because the side view is already in the dead center. It's a plane, so it's it doesn't have any like space coordinates other than, you know, just this plane that goes along the y-axis. Okay, let me go to orthographic view, front view, and we have this 3D cursor over here. So let me select the front blueprint, move it to the center, because we have this like rail going through the chair. It's in a dead center, so I'm going to position this plane in you know, in a dead center of a 3D cursor. Let me go to the back view, to the back blueprint, select this one, and also move it so it you know, connects with the center. There you go. It should be good. It is good. Okay, let me go out of the orthographic view, and we have our blueprint ready to start modeling. So let's go ahead and do just that. Click Shift A. We want curve, Bezier curve. We imported that into scene. We are going to first of all, we were going to make those front legs, so we will do just that. Let me go to orthographic, back to orthographic view, front view. I'm gonna rotate this Bezier curve on the x-axis so I can see what I'm working with, like so. There we go. Scale it down just a little. Move it to the right hand side. Go into edit mode. Click this handle. Turn on the magnet tool, but change it to vertex, so it snaps all the vertices that are the closest to the one I have selected. Do it like that. Scale this vertice down. There we go. Check this one. Scale it also down. We want to snap it to the dead center, but we are not going to use the 3D cursor. Instead, we are going to go into the properties panel, control point. It should be on 0 axis. It is not, because it's local. So we go to global. There we go. It's in the dead center, as you can see. It actually covers the 3D cursor, so it's good. Okay, let me hit that one, scale it down just so we can move it on the x-axis just to this breakpoint of this rail. Now let me go out of the edit mode. So you can see the origin has changed. So in order to correct that, we go back to edit mode, select all vertices, hit Shift S, cursor to select it, go out of the edit mode, click Ctrl Shift Alt C, that's the longest shortcut I've ever seen, and origin to cursor. There we go. So it's good. We move it up a little, so we want to have it aligned with the beginning of the rail. There we go. Go to edit mode, hit this vertex, click Ctrl and the right mouse key to add another curve. Rotate this one just a little bit like so, and go ahead and proceed with creating the rest of it. There we go. So guys, you might find yourself wondering if you have this straight or not. I found a nice way to actually position it. So I click that handle, press G to move it, snap it to this one, then scale it down so it's looking like so. Okay, so we have our first Bezier curve. I think it's looking good. It's looking kind of similar to the blueprint. Now what we want to do is to create a NURB circle. So let me deselect that one, create a NURB circle. There we go. Go into edit mode, select all, scale. We actually want to change the resolution on that, the curve resolution. Let me find where it is. Shading, not shading, performance, not performance, post-processing, output. Should be somewhere over here. There we go. Resolution. There we go. So we want to have something like this. Okay, go out of the edit mode, hit that curve, go to the curve properties, and in the bevel object we choose our NURB circle, so it extrudes the circle we've created. As you can see, it's not the same thickness as on the blueprint, so let me go to the front view, select the circle and scale it down a little so that it covers with the blueprint we have over here. I think it looks quite good. Okay, go back out of the go back over here. We have this rail prepared. We also have this circle, but we don't want it to be visible because it's is disturbing me from creating model. So I'm gonna move it to the second layer, which is this one, by pressing M and selecting this layer, and that's it. Okay, now that we have the first part of our front legs ready, we go to modifiers, add modifier, mirror, and you can see we have this beautiful chair, but the mirror object should be side view, and on the z-axis we want to do it on the z-axis so it mirrors it just like so. You can see it's looking already perfect for me. Again guys, I'm not going to go into much detail on this model because you don't need to know about it. You probably want to create your own models, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you do just that. Also in this mirror modifier, we click clipping. What that does is we cannot move this. You see, we cannot. Oh, we can actually. What happened? We cannot move in edit mode. We cannot move this vertex nowhere else. See, you can move it on the y-axis, but the axis we are mirroring it on we cannot move it. We can move it top down, but we cannot move it on the x-axis. So you see, it's kind of working very good. Let me go ahead and undo those operations. Okay, go out of the edit mode. It's looking good. Let me copy that Bezier curve by clicking Shift D. Then you click Y to move the copy on the y-axis. So as you can see, I still have a magnet tool switched on, so I'm going to switch it off for this operation, then move it to the back. We also want to check the back view. We want to select it and move it just a little bit to the front, and I will tell you why in a second. Go to the front view by hitting 1 on the numpad key, then 9 to reverse to go to the back. And this one is our back legs. All right, and these are front legs. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we need to just edit. We need to edit just that one quickly. Let me select this, that one, and that one. Yeah. Move it down. Oh, I'm sorry. Move it down so it matches the blueprint. Click this one, move it to the side just a little bit. I think it's looking good. Okay, hit A, B to select, and just correct this one. Alright guys, so now we have all those front and back legs. They are looking quite good. Let me position them on the side blueprint so we can kind of see what the model is going to look like. Again, the origin has changed, so we go into edit mode, select all, Shift S, cursor to select it, go out of the edit mode, the longest shortcut, and origin to 3D cursor, move this one over here, check this one, the origin is on the top, it shouldn't be. Go to edit mode, select all, Shift S, go out of the edit mode, the longest shortcut, move it, hit R to rotate, and I think it's looking good. This one, like so. There we go, guys. I think it's a nice representation of what we want to achieve. Let me go to the side view in orthographic view. Okay, so now all we have left is to create this this rail and the top one. So let's do just that. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this rail, move it on the y-axis. Let me turn off the mirroring. Let me rotate it on the z-axis by 90 degrees. Yes. Go to the side view, and we want to go into edit mode. Check this vertex, G to move it. G to move this one, G to move this one, correct the rotation a little bit, there we go. Let's repeat the process until we have a nice looking rail. There we go. This one we need to rotate that one even more. There we go, guys. Hit G, move it so it kind of connects with this one. Yeah, it's looking good for me. Side view, move it up a little like so. Okay, hit this one, move it up a little. Actually move it to the back of the chair, so we can have this aligned with the blueprint. Let's hit this one and click hit Control and the right mouse key to extend the curve. We can now go ahead and click G to position it. I think, yeah, like so. As well as this one, we want to turn on the magnet tool. Click that handle, G, and connect it with this one so it's aligned with that one. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, don't worry. Okay, so we now with that selected, you can see the origin is not looking good. So let me go into edit mode, select all of them, Shift S, cursor to selected, go out of the edit mode, the longest shortcut, and now we have origin reset. Okay, let me just go ahead and select this element, go into the properties, location X to 0, and what we are left with, we should be left with, is oh my, but it's not looking very good. So let me hit all of them on the x-axis. Okay, so we have to correct this one quite a bit. Why it doesn't look good? Well, nobody knows, but whatever. Okay, let me go into edit mode. Let me hit B, select that one, reset position, select this one, reset position, this one, reset position, this one, reset position as well, this one, and that'll be the last one, I guess. Okay, let me go out of the edit mode and it should be perfect. Let me check the front and the back view. Turn on the back. Yep. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. You can see the handle not aligned with the center of the stage. So let me correct just this one. What about this one? Okay, this one. Good, 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 good. I think we're okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and create the last rail, and that's going to be the end of the video, because the size of it gets really big, so it's hard for me later on to upload it to YouTube. So the positive thing about that is that I'm going to upload this kind of video each day. So right now I will do this, finish that one, upload it to YouTube, and even this evening I will create another one and upload that one, so you have, you know, like a constant flow of video courses, guys. All right, let me go out of the edit mode. Let me check it out. Okay, the front view has disappeared, but it's back on. All right, let me create this little rail over here on the back piece of our chair. So let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to use these legs because they look kind of you know, helpful for me. Shift D to duplicate, Z because we want to move it on the Z axis. Move it just up just a little bit, and let's go to edit mode, click this vertex, hit delete, And remember guys, if you select the vertice and you delete and you click delete, you also want to check the vertices to delete, because if you check segments, you know, it's gonna mess things up. So if you hit vertices, if you delete vertices, you go ahead and delete vertices. If you delete lines or faces, you select faces. So you just want to know that. Okay, so now that we deleted the vertice, we can kind of start it and start to model this thing. It's looking good. I think I will just delete yet another one vertice. There we go. And this one, from the top view, we will rotate it. But we will move it. Let me see what's going on. I think I will do it like so. I will scale it down as much as I can. I'll go to the top view, add another one by hitting Control and right mouse key. There we go. And rotate this one so it doesn't you know, interact with the center of our model. This actually should be the same. Let me check if it's the same. This one is on the x-axis, is on the y-axis. It's this one. Let me copy that one. Let me select this one. Paste. No, it's good. Okay. So let me move it so I can make it smoother. There we go. And here we go, guys. There you have this frame. Let me go to the side view just for a moment. No, it's already looking good. Go out of the edit mode. You can see the origin has changed. Let's go ahead and go back to edit mode. Hit A to select all of the vertices. Shift S, cursor to select it. Go out of the edit mode. Our longest shortcut. Origin to 3D cursor. And now we can rotate it like so. Move it back just a little. And I think we are good, guys. I think we are good. All right. Move just a little bit. Okay. So now what we are left with is a nice looking frame for our chair. If you guys don't see it, I will turn off the front, side, and the back view so you can have a so you can see what we've created in this tutorial. And that's the frame, guys. So unfortunately you have to wait for another tutorial, and see you later.